back to Twi-chic Thursday. In this week's video, I wanted to talk to you guys all about face primers. Now, I've really never been into face primers until just recently. When I say just recently, I mean the past 2 years. Before that, I never used to even use a face primer, just primarily a moisturizer with SPF and then foundation or a tinted moisturizer, whichever one. But once I started trying out face primers, I was absolutely hooked. It is a necessity in my makeup routine. So I wanted to share with you guys the face primers that I have found worked for my skin. And again, my skin type is oily. I am extremely oily in my T-zone area and also down my nose. Also keep in mind that I have tried other face primers, but the ones I'm showing today are the ones that have worked for me. So I'm going to start with my very first primer, and it's the one from Makeup Forever. It's the Makeup Forever HD Face Primer. And I primarily picked this up because at the time I had just decided that I wanted to start making YouTube videos, and the girl at Sephora suggested that this is a very good face primer, especially if you're going to be on camera. And the thing I like about this is number one, that it has a pump. When you first apply it, it is white, and sometimes you would think that this is how it might appear on your skin. Once you rub it in, it turns clear, and it also feels, it doesn't feel like a normal silicone-based face primer. It actually just feels like a moisturizer, like a very light moisturizer. That's the thing that I really like about this. It does a very nice job of filling in your pores and just giving you a really nice base to start with. You get about 1 fluid ounce of product, and this is a little bit on the pricier side, but I feel that especially if you're going to be in front of a camera, if you're going to be taking pictures, this is an excellent primer for that occasion. Another one of my favorites is from Laura Geller, and this is the Spackle Under Makeup Face Primer. You get about 2 ounces of product in here, and this is also oil-free. The thing I like about this is that it gives you a nice smooth base for your foundation. It also does help me with my oiliness. It helps control the oil in my T-zone area, and I just really like the way how it fills in my pores so that my pores are less noticeable. So this face primer is white. When you first apply it, it looks like this, but once you blend it out, it does blend clear. However, I have noticed that sometimes when I do apply too much of this, it does tend to look a little bit white, like around the edges of my face. Sometimes I have noticed that, and I know it is due to the face primer, so you really have to make sure that you don't use a lot of this. This is another one of my favorite face primers. You do get a little bit more product than other face primers that are out there, and yeah, Laura Geller is just a really good brand in general. Another one of my favorites is from Toothpaste, and this is the Toothpaste Primed and Poreless Skin Smoothing Face Primer. This is actually a, not sample size, but this was actually in a kit with some eyeshadows, but I think the full size of this has 1 fluid ounce of product. This contains vitamins A and C, and it also contains mulberry extracts. Now you can actually wear this alone. You don't even have to wear foundation or powder over it. The shade of this is actually called Nude, which let me show you guys what it looks like. That's what the face primer looks like, but once you blend it in, it just really blends in with your skin. It has a very nice smooth and silky texture to it, and I really love this because I have noticed whenever I wear this, my skin does not get very oily. I really like the way how this minimizes the appearance of my pores, and it also gives me a really nice canvas to apply my powders and my foundation, so my makeup goes on a lot smoother. Honestly, I really like this primer, and I definitely will be repurchasing the full size of this when I do run out of it. This is actually the newest one that I just added to my collection. I have gotten so many samples of this from Sephora because I just absolutely love this face primer. It's the one from Tarte, and it's the Tarte Clean Slate Poreless 12-Hour Perfecting Face Primer. You get about 1 ounce of product in here, and I absolutely just love this stuff. This contains avocado oil, hibiscus flower extract, rosemary seed extract, and safflower seed oil. This is also formulated without parabens, sulfate, and also synthetic fragrance. So I absolutely love this. It just really gives my skin a really nice flawless canvas to work with. It really helps minimize the appearance of my pores. I do also notice though that my makeup does last a lot longer when I have this on. If you guys have never tried this, I highly suggest you guys go out and get a sample from Sephora because this is an excellent face primer. So these are my favorite face primers. I hope you guys found this video helpful. I know for myself, I like to watch other people's favorites on what types of products they like, so it kind of gives me an idea of what I might like to try out next time. So if you guys have tried any of these face primers, please leave me a comment. I'd love to get your feedback, how it worked out for you. Or if you guys have any suggestions on what type of face primer I might or should check out in the future, please leave me a comment. I love reading all of your comments and getting all the feedback from you guys. So anyway, thank you so much for watching another Twi-chic Thursday. Please don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next Thursday. Bye!